What is good, Health Squad? My name is naturally Dr. Tash. Welcome back, you guys. We are going to shoot another episode of the Schmooze. Guys, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are doing a vegetarian-pescatarian mukbang today. So I have a very special guest on my channel, you guys. I've got the one and only Dr. Merval. Hey. Hey guys. So guys, we wanted to film a mukbang video, but we had to move to a less noisier place, so we decided to come out in the open, and this is where we are going to be having our little mukbang chat. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. If you're a returning subscriber, please don't forget to hit on the notification bell before you do anything and before we get into the This is Dr. Merval, you guys. She's not new to my channel. If you guys haven't checked out the graduation vlog, you'll definitely catch her on that vlog, but please do not tune out yet, okay? Stick with us until the end of this video, because we're going to be unpacking some very interesting topics that I want us to talk about. So I don't know if you want to introduce yourself officially.
Oh my god, your introduction was like out of the place. Like, that's just like, wow. It's the first time someone ever introduces me as doctor. I'm like,
because she's a doctor. The girl is a doctor, guys.
I'm not yet used to it. I'm really not yet used to it. But then yeah. Anyways, guys, my name is Merval, and I have a YouTube channel called Merval K. I live in China, and I'm friends with Natasha. We go to the same school.
Yeah.
So basically,
went to the same school.
We went to the same school. I graduated.
Yeah.
Basically, I graduated 2 months ago, and yeah.
So basically, I think Merval and I kind of share a lot in common. Not only do we go to, well, she went to the same school as I, but basically what I wanted to talk about is the topic about eating, you guys, and alternative ways of eating. So Merval over here, you guys, is a pescatarian.
Yes, I'm pescatarian.
Right. And you guys know that I'm on this plant-based journey, which has not been particularly easy, you know. So I wanted to find out from Dr. Merval, you guys, what actually led to her deciding to become a pescatarian. I mean, like, why are you not eating meat? Like, what's your reason?
So, yes. It's actually a funny story, right? But what happened is that When I came to China, and I was eating meat. I was okay with meat, but to be honest as well, it's too noisy.
It's too noisy.
Growing up as a child, I wasn't really into meat like my sisters and my siblings, but when I came to China, I was eating meat fine. I was okay. I was eating chicken and everything. One day I went to the supermarket and I bought chicken breast. Because I like eating chicken breast. I don't like eating the skin. So I got chicken breast. When I got home, I like turned the chicken breast around and it had skin, and it was like pork skin. So I was confused.
The chicken had pork skin.
Yeah, so I was like, is this chicken or pork? So I was really confused.
Oh my god.
Mind you, don't say maybe it was white meat, you just don't know. No, it was chicken.
Oh my god.
So I threw that meat, and ever since that day, I felt like puking. Ever since that day, I've never ever wanted to eat meat again.
Oh my word. That sounds so scary. Like, imagine expecting to eat something and then it turns out to be something else. That was Dr. Mavel's story of why she actually made the transition. But what I also want to know from her is, what are some of the challenges, you know, that you face when it comes to living in China and actually having made this, you know, transition in your eating? Have you found any difficulties, perhaps you know, shopping or finding ingredients? Because I know personally for me, like being on a plant-based diet, guys, it's not easy. Like restricting your diet to, you know, just certain things that you can eat. It's a lot of restriction, and it's very difficult to find specific things that you want or that you require, you know, to make that diet happen. So I don't know if you've experienced that.
Like I have. Of course, I've experienced a lot of difficulties even with pescatarianism, because we live in an island, so this means that our seafood is fresh. But the most difficult thing that I've had was I stopped drinking cow milk. See,
I don't do cow milk.
This island is full of coconuts everywhere.
Everywhere, you guys.
But there's no coconut milk.
That's the funny thing.
There's no coconut milk.
All the coconut milk I've had to order has always had to be from online. Thailand. But you can never.
It's like coming from Thailand all the way from somewhere else, and it's pretty expensive.
My goodness.
So almond milk, coconut milk, they don't have that. Going out with friends as well, especially when you go out with Chinese friends, they don't understand why. And with me, it's not just because I felt disgusted. Over the years, I started also disliking how animals were being treated. You know, the food industry was just doing a lot of harm to animals, and it just made me feel like, you know, I don't want to be a participant of that.
Like on a humanitarian level.
I don't want to contribute to that. Kind of hard to explain to people, especially on the southern part of China. There aren't a lot of vegetarians and vegans. So most people don't really understand what your journey is about. When you go out to restaurants, you tell them, I don't want meat. People put eggs in your meals,
and not even that.
A little trace of pork, and
not even that, but I feel like the struggle for me is like when you're going out to a restaurant and you not particularly going with a group of friends that actually or necessarily believe in what your eating style is, and it's so difficult because you can't even share food like we did today with Dr. Mavel on our Vegetarian Mukbang.
It was the best thing.
It was so awesome.
Shared our food. It was really awesome. We shared our food, so that meant that we could order more. So we would have a wide variety of options to choose from and to taste as well. Natasha even said she would love to come back to this place.
Oh my gosh, guys, it was so good. I loved it.
Amazing. So, but then there aren't many like this. There aren't many like this on the island. That's the problem. It's kind of sometimes when you explain to them that can you cook this but just remove the pork or just don't put the eggs, they're like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna taste good. I'm like, no, it's fine, I want that. Then they still don't want to do it for you because they think that it's going to degrade that credit of being their shape.
I understand.
So it's like that has been the most difficult part.
Yeah.
As well as shopping. I wouldn't say shopping.
The expense.
Yes.
Let's talk about the expense. For example, she talked about how finding almond milk is very it's difficult. You have to shop online. It's expensive. You can't just walk into a store and buy the kind of milk that you want.
Yeah.
So I typically on my channel I got this idea of making my own thing. So I make my own almond milks and all of that, which has been really
I actually want to start making my own coconut milk
because you can't. It's so hard to get. Like you say, the availability is
really hard.
Things like cheese, like if you're not like a dairy cheese eater and you into vegan cheese or whatever, like guys, it's difficult and it's
really
expensive.
Hard. Vegan meat.
Fine.
And if you do find, you have to order all the way from Beijing, and it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can't even taste the good thing about being a vegetarian. You can't even see the good thing about it. So it makes your journey more challenging.
Makes it difficult.
It makes it more challenging. On the island or in China, basically, I feel as if food is cheap in restaurants, like school canteens. Food is like really cheap, but you can't eat most of it.
Exactly.
You can't eat most of it, or you get bored of eating the same vegetables all the time. So you have to go home and cook your own meals, which make your time consuming as well. So that's what I'm been struggling with. 100%.
I really agree with that, you guys. Like being on a pescatarian journey, vegetarian journey, vegan journey, it's not easy.
Style journey.
But it's about learning new things, as I always say, and exploring. Try something new, try to make something new, develop new skills, new ways of eating. So that's what I do on my channel, and that's where my journey with this plant-based thing basically started. It was more of a health conscious decision. So many people are dying out there, family members, diabetes, blood pressure, and I find that a lot of these things, there's a correlation. Food is very important, so be conscious, you guys, of what you eat. Don't just consume things because you like to snack on everything. And
conscious of what you put in your body.
Conscious, because at the end of the day, it all boils down to the food that you eat.
As much as exercise is important, it's all about what you put in your body and what your body takes out. All these toxins that we ingest, it's just not good for us.
So I wanted to know, have you been to a place in China that has been more accommodating, or rather like more accepting of this lifestyle?
Yes, most definitely. I would say when I went to Beijing, I was like, wow, there's a lot variety. We were eating every day. I was with my friend who's actually a meat eater. She's a carnivore, but we were eating vegan food every single day.
Guys, and vegan food is bomb, you guys.
It's the bomb. You have all these places, Mexican vegan food, Thai vegan food. There's like a wide variety of options to choose from. Even though it was expensive, but it was there. It was there. If I felt like eating pizza like everyone else, I'd have my vegan pizza there or my vegetarian pizza. So it was, I would say Beijing was the place.
Man, I need to travel to Beijing.
You should.
And guys, like this girl, she knows all the restaurants, she knows all the hookups. I really need to get myself there. And
it's all about just trial and error. It's all about trial and error. And sometimes we just want to eat outside, and it's like you just have to give it a try, and see if they have something for you, or if they can make something for you.
I think we've talked enough about the food side of things. So I want to know about the medical side of things. Like you've now recently graduated. Can you let us I know it's such a big achievement, you guys. Like medical school,
the journey is just so long.
It's not easy. Like 6 years in a foreign country, you guys. Like
it's really not easy.
It's a journey and a half. So I wanted to know about if you can give viewers a little bit about your journey in China. Like how was that 6 years for you, and would you recommend or tell anybody out there to come and pursue their dreams like in a foreign country, whether it be China or whatever the case may be?
So these 6 years haven't been an easy one because I came to China when there was a pandemic in Africa. There was the whole Ebola crisis, so they weren't accepting a lot of African students. So initially I wasn't coming to our school. I was going to another school in the north of Beijing. But when I got there, they were like, no, I'm sorry, we can't take you anymore. After giving you the acceptance letter and everything, the visa and stuff, so I had no option but to come down here. It hasn't been an easy journey, but it was really hard from the first year to the second year to the third year. I went through a lot. Depression, mental health in China is something that we don't talk about, but I feel as if the majority of us go through this. Depression, anxiety, cultural shock. It's just normal when you're living in a foreign country or a country that doesn't speak your language, let alone understand your culture. So that has been the most difficult part. Apart from that, you had to kind of get used to the educational system and adapt to it, and try to cater it to your study needs and try to cater it to your the way you study, and that has been really challenging. So whoever studies abroad, especially medicine, just kudos to them, guys. Kudos to y'all.
Strong. Like, you need to be strong, you guys. At the end of the day, it's worth it. I mean, really look at where you are now.
I mean, like, I would recommend anyone, like, if something you want, if there's something that you want so bad and it's like somewhere where, like, you know that I have to like travel and go through a lot to get there, just go for it.
Just do it.
Everything is a learning process, and you also grow from it. You learn a lot. Nothing is in vain, nothing goes to waste.
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for coming. It was really fun being on this channel. Okay, so please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I mean, come on, we have Dr. Marvel here, you guys. You have to give this video a thumbs up.
You better. Come on.
Don't forget to follow her Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to her YouTube channel. She is
Marvel K on YouTube,
and on Instagram
it's at Marvel_ELLE.
And there you have it. So you guys, we are signing out from Naturally Dr. Tash.
Bye.